This is part 4 video of solving linear equations in one variable. We'll be dealing with money-based questions in this video. The prior knowledge that you require to solve questions from this section is your understanding on how a purchase bill looks like. You have an example here where in a bill it mainly consists of three parts, where you have the item with the unit price, the quantity purchased by the customer, and the price for each item that you have to pay. For example, if you're taking apples for $5 per kg and you're going to take 3 kg of apples, the price that you have to pay for the 3 kg will be $5 multiplied by 3, giving you $1.15. So the unit price multiplied by the quantity that you take gives you the price for that item. Similarly, if it's milk for $1.26 per liter, for 5 liters it will be 1.26, which is the cost for 1 liter, multiplied by the 5 liters that you have purchased, which is giving you $6.30 that you have to pay. Now you have X being bought for $2.05 per dozen. So you take 2 dozens, then the price is going to be 2.05 multiplied by 2, so giving you $4.10. Now the total amount that you are going to pay to the shopkeeper or your retailer will be the sum of 15 plus $6.30 plus 4.10. So the sum of these three values give you 25.40, which is the final bill that you pay for your shopping. Now this is math in daily life, and I'm sure that this is something that each one of you should be knowing. Now let's look at the questions that you can expect from these kind of situations for your exam. Let me read the first question for you. The cost of a cup of tea is T cents. The cost of a cup of coffee is T plus 5 cents. The total cost of 7 cups of tea and 11 cups of coffee is 2,215 cents. Find the cost of 1 cup of tea. Okay. So for the first question, I'll just try to give you a table which will make things easier for you. Now the two things that you're buying is tea and coffee, and the cost of 1 cup is given to you here. For the tea, it's T cents, and for coffee, it is T plus 5 cents. Moving on to the quantity taken, you have 7 cups of tea that you have taken, and you have 11 cups of coffee. So the price that you have to pay for the 7 tea cups will be, for T cents, so T multiplied by 7, which is 70 cents. And for the coffee, you can see it's T plus 5 cents, so T plus 5 will be multiplied by 11. You have 11 T plus 55 cents. Now, the total amount, they have given the total amount. Now, the total cost that you have to pay is 2,215 cents. Now something important here is to look for the units. It's all in cents, so I have no plan to change the units. Now look at my total bill. I have 70 plus, which is the price for my tea, plus my coffee is 11 tea plus 55, which is giving me 2,215 cents. So you have 18T plus 55 giving you 2,215. So 18t is going to be equal to 2215 minus 55. So t from here is going to be equal to 2160 divided by 18, giving me 120. Now going back to the question, you're asked to find the cost of 1 cup of tea, and here the cup of tea is t cents, so the cost of a cup of tea is equal to 120 cents. Be careful with the unit, since they are all in cents, so the final answer here in t should also be in cents. Moving on to the next question. Now this question is slightly tricky. The cost of a bottle of water is W minus 1 cents. The cost of a bottle of milk is 2W minus 11 cents. A certain number of bottles of water cost $4.80. The same number of bottles of milk cost $7.80. Find the value of W. Now let the number of bottles be X. Now since they have said a certain number of bottles of water is $4.80 and the same number of bottles of milk is costing you $7.80. So talking about water first, the cost of one bottle is W minus 1 cents. We assume that there are X number of bottles, so X multiplied by W minus 1 should give you a bill of $4.80. Talking about milk, again the number of bottles taken is X, because they have said it's the same number of bottles for milk, multiplied by the cost of one bottle of milk is 2W minus 11 equals price of 7.80. Now from this equation you can write X is equal to 4.80 divided by W minus 1, which is your equation 1. And from the second equation you can again write X is equal to 7.80 divided by 2W minus 11. Equation 2. Now since the LHS of equation 1 equals the LHS of equation 2, we can say that the RHS of 1 and 2 are equal. So using that, see, since it is X on both the sides, I'll be writing 4.80 over W minus 1 is equal to 7.80 over 2W minus 11. You cross multiply, so 4.8 multiplied by 2W minus 11 is equal to 7.80 multiplied by W minus 1. Expanding the brackets, I have 9.6W minus 52.8 is equal to 7.8W minus 7.8. Bringing the W terms to one side, I'll have 9.6W minus 7.8W equal to negative 7.8 plus 52.8. 1.8 W equals 45. W is equal to 45 divided by 1.8, which is equal to 25. The final answer is that the value for W is equal to 25.